I was home watching SpongeBob with my brother Dexter, and we were in the living room because we like to watch SpongeBob on the TV. And I was doing a really nice thing. I was drawing in my artist notebook, my art notebook that Mrs. Palmer wants me to keep, and I was drawing a really good picture. And we were watching SpongeBob, and I look over at my brother Dexter, you know, the one who has trouble making fire. And you know what he was doing? Do you know what Dexter was doing? He was licking the leaves of my mom's plants. That's right, he was licking the leaves of my mom's plants. I said, Dexter, you're not supposed to lick the leaves of the plant. And he just kept licking them. So I ran out into the kitchen to find my mom because she was making some spaghetti sauce. And I thought I should tell her that Dexter was licking the plants. They were philodendron plants that my mom has in the living room. Philodendron. And I said, Mom, guess what Dexter's doing? She didn't say anything. I said, Mom, guess what Dexter's doing? She didn't say anything. I said, Mom, guess what Dexter's doing? She didn't say anything. I said, Mom, guess what Dexter's doing? She finally turned and looked at me and said, Okay, Mary Emily, I'm all ears. I didn't know what to say. I said, Mom, I can still see your nose, and I can still see your eyes. You can't be all ears because I see other things on your face. She said, Mary Emily, I'm all ears. What are you going to tell me about Dexter? I said, Mom, I can still see your nose and your eyes. You can't be all ears. You're trying to trick me. She said, Mary Emily. And when she uses that voice, I know I'm probably in trouble. She said, Mary Emily, that is another idiom. I said, Mom, did you call me a name again? She said, Mary Emily, that's another idiom. I'm not all ears. I'm all ears. And the idiom of all ears means I'm listening to you. I said, okay, if you're listening to me and you're all ears, Dexter is licking the philodendron plants. She said, Mary Emily, that's okay. He's just being a boy and a little funny today. So I said, Mom, he's not supposed to lick the plants. She said, Mary Emily, I'm done being all ears. Go watch SpongeBob. So I did. I thought it was just kind of crazy. Okay, have a good Thursday. Here's our birthday girl right here. Take a look. Bye. Give him a wave. Yep, one today, one birthday with us today on the 12th of September. Mary Emily was right, look. This is from our speech specialist, our speech and language specialist. And it is a weekly idiom that we have. And sometimes, boys and girls, when people say, I'm all ears, it doesn't mean that they have all ears all over them. It doesn't mean they're all ears. That's another way of saying, I'm listening. So if you want to talk to someone or somebody and they say, okay, I'm all ears, it means they're really listening. Doesn't mean they've got ears all over their face. Just like Mary Emily found out about her mother. Poor Mary Emily. She gets confused so easy. Maybe Dexter will be on pretty soon. So I'm all ears. And this is outside the office. This is outside the office in the hallway. If you want to take a closer look, teachers, when your students walk by. And we have a vocabulary word of the week outside of the speech room. And remember, the speech and language room is across from Mrs. Roach's music room. So you can check that out. Okay. For today, a reminder about cross country right now, and I don't know, the weather's kind of looking iffy about storming and other things like that, but right now, on the schedule today, we have fourth graders in the cross country team who can run at Community Park in New Albany. I think that's on Grant Line Road, but it's Community Park. And that's fourth grade, and fifth graders today will be going to away cross-country meet, and I forget. That's awful. I can't remember where it is, but fifth graders are running somewhere else today. Fourth and fifth graders, two different places. That's bad. And that's not an idiom. I just forgot. Okay, for teachers, especially I think, well, second, third grade, I'm not sure. We have a storage room right next to the steps going into the ramp right by the cafeteria, and it goes down towards the professional development rooms. We have a storage room there we call the Blue Room. We're going to be cleaning that out on fall break and putting the reading books in there. So if you have things in there, and it's a lot of probably stuff that just people put in there and forgot, like they went away and it's been there for years. We're going to be cleaning that out on fall break. If you want it, get it out of there and save it, because everything else is going to the dumpster. I'll be reminding you of that off and on. Okay, let's find out about a birthday young lady here today with us. We have one, so we're going to bring her over here a little closer to the microphone. Step right up here, and I'll turn the camera so we can see your face. All right, there you are. You're on TV, and we'll click here. Remember, be loud so they can hear it. Tell everybody your first name. Katie. Hi, Katie. That's a softball shirt on. Very interesting colors on your softball shirt. Is today, September the 12th, your birthday?
Yes.
Very nice. All right, happy birthday to you. How old are you?
10.
10. Who's your teacher?
Miss Bio.
Miss Bio. So you're in the 4th grade, a decade old today. We kind of make note of that 10-year birthday being a decade old. So happy decade, 10 years old. You want to say hi to anybody, Katie?
Yeah.
Who?
Emily,
Meredith,
Sarah,
Katie,
Kylie,
Mia,
Haley,
Haley,
and Miss Bio,
and Miss Bio.
and Miss Paget,
And Miss Paget, your 3rd grade teacher.
and Miss Turner.
And Miss Turner, your 2nd grade teacher.
All rock.
They all rock. I agree with you. I agree with you. They do all rock, and I'm so glad you're down here today. All right, so I'll bring it back here to me. If you'd pick up the Pledge of Allegiance card, and if you would get ready out there for the Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and We Care Promise, Katie and I will help you out. So if you would get ready in the rooms. Here comes Katie back on. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a moment of silence. And our We Care promise. I promise to hurt no one in word or action today. I use my hands for helping. I use my words for kindness. I include everyone. Thank you very much, Katie, for coming down here today. Wave bye to everybody. Okay, Katie was nice enough to help us out today, and I have birthday pencils for her on the 12th of September. So keep your promise today. Keep your promise today. We don't want anyone in the office for being in trouble, not keeping their promise, making poor behavior choices. So keep that promise. Use your hands for helping, your words for kindness, and include everyone. And you're pretty much going to be fine at school today. And give you the chance to learn something new, to become a better reader, a better writer, a better problem solver, and that's what we want. I'll announce before the end of the day where the 5th grade cross-country team is going to be racing today. But the 4th grade is at Community Park, depending on the weather. And we'll keep an eye on the weather, too, because it's supposed to storm. I think we're finished here. All right, I'll see you in the hallways. Bye, everybody. Bye, Katie.